Hello, my name is Brent Reed, and this is a simple guide to Saudi social customs and culture. By understanding what a person's name means, you will understand more about their culture. In our Western culture, we name our children their first and middle names, as we wish. The Saudi culture, on the other hand, have a tradition of picking the first name that is followed by their parent's name. That can be followed by their grandparent's name, finally followed by the tribal name. The males will follow their father's lineage, where the females will follow their mother's lineage. The other notable difference is there are names that have been banned by the ruling class. Next subject is meetings and greetings. In Western cultures, we shake hands at meeting somebody. In Saudi culture, men will shake hands, which can be very lengthy. Once men get to be close friends, they will hug and even kiss on the cheeks. With the females, in a business setting, they will shake hands occasionally. But within their own people, women and men don't shake hands unless they are family. Most likely, the Saudi women will hold their hands to their hearts as a greeting. So when you meet a prospective student, be prepared for either long handshakes or not at all. Communication style is next. Western cultures are relaxed in communicating with each other. With Saudi cultures, communication can have much etiquette to it. When talking to a Saudi, be careful not to come across as rude. This offense will be perceived as being worse than death. Another common part of Saudi communication is the flattering of their guests. When a Saudi is observed doing this, if possible, return the flattery. Lastly, it is common for the Saudi to ask very personal questions. This should not be taken as rudeness. It is just them being inquisitive, and you should do the same to get closer friendship started, which will open up more dialogue between them. Personal space is quite different between both cultures. Westerners have a bubble where they don't like strangers being too close. Saudis, on the other hand, are quite comfortable in close quarters. It is not unheard of to see two men walking and holding hands down the street. This has no sexual meaning like in Western culture. Now, between the sexes, men and women usually do not occupy the same rooms unless they are family. This can be problematic when needing to do business with people of the opposite sex. Gift giving is the next difference between cultures. Westerners reserve the giving of gifts to special occasions. The Saudi culture, gift giving is throughout their culture. During business meetings, there will be an exchange of gifts. These usually include pens and USB drives. Another time that is seen as appropriate to give gifts is if invited to dinner at their personal houses. These gifts include small cakes or, very popular with the hosts, fresh flowers. Dining in food is another very important subject. There's definite differences between both cultures. Westerners eat at a table, and it's seen as bad taste to use your hands. We also expect conversation during dinner. The Saudi culture usually sit on the floor with the food served on the floor. You eat with your hands and should try everything that is served. If you are the honored guest, you will be offered the prize serving at the meal. During dinner, talking should be kept at a minimum. Always expect too much food. This is also a sign of generosity. Lastly, when one is invited, don't forget to wash your hands at the beginning of the meal and at the end of the meal. This is also a sign of respect. Thank you for your time, and I hope this helps you on your next occasion around the Saudi citizens.